Hey guys, it's Nikki with That Homeschool Life. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can jumpstart your kids' study into ancient Greece. Now, this is something really quick. It will take about 2 weeks. This is perfect for being an introduction into a unit study or semester-long study into ancient Greece. It's a great way to kick off before you go into your regular curriculum on ancient Greece or anything else. So all you need are 3 things. You need the Odyssey, Homer's Odyssey, okay? And then you need D'Aulaire's book of Greek myths. And finally, and your third thing, you need the map of Odysseus's travels, okay? Circe want from Odysseus? What does she want him to be?
Her husband.
All right, so you can write on the island if you want, but write kind of small so you have enough room. So Circe wants Odysseus as her husband. Are you okay with that?
Jasmine, is this interceptor finished?
And I got this map from Schmop. I know, Schmop or Schmoop. I've been told that it's pronounced Schmop. So you need a map. And I will link down below how to print an image. This is just a regular poster size, guys, your regular poster size. I got this from the dollar store. It's a poster board. And then I just printed out 6 pages. I don't know if you can see the divisions here, but I have 6 pages or 6 images of this map, and I just glued it together to make one big map, okay? So those are all you need. D'Aulaire's book, the Odyssey, a good quality Odyssey book, and then your Schmop map. Okay, now let me go over why. Okay, D'Aulaire's. Now, I have 2 versions of these. I have the yellow book, that was around forever, and then I have this black book, which is the latest one. Now, the reason why you want this book is because it's going to talk about all of the characters that Odysseus is going to run into, or they're going to be in this book. So this talks about Odysseus, but you also have Poseidon, you have Athena, you have who else is in there? Oh, I forget, a whole bunch of them. So whatever character you find in here, it's going to be in this book, and so you can get more information about the character. Now, the book has really lovely color pages. These illustrations are beautiful. I'll just show you a couple more. The illustrations, they give you a story of the mythical person or creature. Here's Pandora. I can see that. Quite lovely. Now there are some pictures that might be a little intimidating to our littles, and here's just one example where, you know, the head has been decapitated and there's the blood flowing. So so just look through it, you know, and make note of some pictures that might be disturbing for your child, but overall the pictures are pretty great. Now, for the age range, you can start in kindergarten all the way up. For the books, you just, you know, if your child is not yet reading or they struggle with reading, then you do a read aloud, okay? Okay, so this is what I did. Okay, so we start off, now with this book, okay, I was told years ago when my 14-year-old was, I think, 9 or 8. No, I think he was 8. Anyway, I was told that this version by Geraldine McCafferin, but here's how, I'll leave a link down below for the book. But I was told that this book has one of the best retellings of the Odyssey. And it has pictures in it, 1 picture per chapter, and is very manageable. So when I used this, my oldest son was the summer before 3rd grade. So he was a rising 3rd grader. But if you have younger children, you can definitely read that to them and, you know, still get the benefit of it. Now, with the map, okay, so you're gonna go to Shmoop. I say Shmoop, but I've been told that it's actually pronounced Schmop, so I'll probably say it both ways. So you're gonna go to the website Schmop, and I'll have a link below directly to get this image, and you're going to print this out. Now, if you use Adobe Reader, it will print it out like poster size, and then you just kind of push the buttons to where you can see all the pictures, and then click print. But if you're gonna do it old school, I'll leave a link down below for how you can do that. Because what I didn't use Adobe Reader. I just used my regular printer settings, and I just put it to poster size, and then I put how many pictures. When I looked at the image, the preview, I just adjusted the number of pictures, and so 6 pictures was big enough to cover most of the poster size, okay? Now, the reason why I like this map is it has such a great sense of humor. Look at the title of the map. Odysseus and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad business trip. And that's kind of like what a kid would say. Oh, he took a business trip for 10 years. But I like that it's a little spin-off off of the famous book, Alexander and the No Good, Horrible Day kind of thing. So once you put this map, once you glue this map down, don't be intimidated by putting the map together. Make sure on either side of the map have at least like a 2 to 3 inch margin, because you're going to put down, as Odysseus goes through his journey, you're going to put down, let's just start from up here. You're going to put down all the places he's visiting, okay? There you go. And then when you're done, okay, and then how we did this, he spent 1 to 2 years here, but then we put 7 to 8 years. He spent seven to 8 years, he was here for 2 years and here for 8 years, and then 1 month here. So hopefully that doesn't confuse you. So anyway, you're just gonna put a timeline on the side, all the places he's visiting and how long he's spending in those places, so you can really see, so you and your child can really see why he was gone for almost 20 years, okay? Okay, so this is how I use this. So you'll see that there are 10, this book is so old. There are 10 chapters in this book, and each chapter averages about 12 pages. So we did this book in 2 weeks, give or take. And what I did, we would read the chapter first, and I would have my child either underline the names of proper names of any mythical character, gods, goddesses that we came across. And then when we were done with this book, we would look up the characters in the Greek Myths book, okay, just to get more information about those characters. And then we would mosey over to our map, and I would have them write something that happened from the book over by each place that Odysseus visits. There's a number that represents it. So I would have the children write down what happened in the book. So the first visit, they wrote Troy falls, Odysseus ends the 10-year war, and then Odysseus wins. So that was the takeaway from that chapter. And then we went on to the next reading, and then they wrote their notes for that. You know, open bag from the gods that pushed them to Lotus Island or whatever. So just something quick about what they just read or what happened on the next voyage or the next visit goes there. So then your children start to really see what an Odyssey this actually was, and all the beautiful mythical creatures and monsters and gods and goddesses along the way. Okay, there you go. Okay, and then of course we would come here and then write, okay, for the first chapter, it's the ending of the Trojan War. So we wrote Trojan War, that ended the 10-year war, okay? And he departs for Troy, thus begins the Odyssey. And then we have all the places that he's going to, okay? And then we figured out how long he had been gone, you know, to these places, how much time elapsed at these places. And that's it. So we would just, every time we went to a new place, we would write it down here, keep writing it down and down and down until we got to the end. So that's it. After 2 weeks or so, give or take, however long it takes for you to get through the books, you're not required to read a whole chapter in a day. You can spread it across 2 days, 3 days, whatever works for you. But whatever you choose to do, it's going to be a great introduction into the Greek gods, goddesses, monsters, creatures, all of that. You're going to be introduced to Zeus, Athena, Poseidon. I think there's like 4 other characters, Circe, the Lord of the Underworld, Osiris. So you're going to be introduced to a lot of these characters. You're going to get the backstory. You're going to see lots of beautiful illustrations that go along with the stories of these gods, goddesses, and other mythical creatures. And then you're working on map skills, right? Following a map, gauging time, doing reading comprehension, okay, understanding what you're writing. And if your child needs, you know, to work on the writing, you know, there's that involved. You can take this further and you can have them, you know, maybe do more writing about each chapter or each visit, or maybe have them write something about a character, a new character that's introduced into the story. So there's lots of things where you can really milk that. But if you want something that's really quick and fun, then definitely you want to have this in your arsenal no matter what. This is a phenomenal, timeless, classic book. Definitely keep this. No matter what version you get, read the reviews to make sure the book is not chopped up too much, because 2 versions kind of go out of order and it'll kind of throw you off because it won't match what's on the Schmop or Schmoop map. So, but if you do get one that's kind of out of order, just read it and just zigzag back and forth. It's not a deal breaker, but that's a quick way just to be exposed to all of these Greek characters, to do some map work, and to get some reading in. So so that's it. That's all I have for you guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below. It doesn't have to be hard, guys. So that's it. So I hope that was of value to you. You know, a lot of times things don't have to be long drawn out and a big long calendar and lesson plans. It's as simple as grabbing a quality book, maybe another book that has images, really great images, you know, and a map, okay? Especially if you're studying the ancient period, there's lots of resources you can use, okay? And they can just be nice little jump starts, or it could be a way to wind down from a unit study or from a curriculum at the end of the quarter or the end of the semester. So just, you know, decide how you want to use that. But all I know is that my kids love this. Even my oldest one, this was his 3rd time listening to this with his younger brothers, but we never did the map. So it was fun just having them, after they read, race to the map, and then, you know, they'll start trying to write down what was going on in the chapter, and then one brother will be like, no, we have to put down where we were, and, you know, they're all trying to decide what's the most important thing on the map. That was really loud, sorry about that. So make it fun. I actually had this map pinned on the wall in my kids' room. We would read in their room on the floor, and you can see I have the pinholes. Pin this up on the wall if you can. And then, you know, while we're reading, I would read, and, you know, some of my sons would just come stand by the map on the wall and just stare at it. And I can just tell their imagination was like going off. Like they were just imagining what was going on around here. So have fun with it. All right, guys, this is Nikki with That Homeschool Life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps me in these YouTube algorithm streets. And if you want more content like this, take a look at these videos over here. And I will see you another day with another video. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye-bye.